First of all, that was not planned. What if my aura is bright red?
Then it's just bright red. It's beautiful. Red is beautiful.
It's true.
Did you expect any of that?
No, and also I didn't expect you to have the aura of an angel.
Hi, I'm Dana.
And I'm Chrisanna.
I'm a seeker who's on a healing journey.
And I am a filmmaker capturing the healing journey.
So we're in Sedona right now because there is a really special place that we like to come as often as we can. It's called the Sedona Wellness Cafe. Today I'm gonna get an aura reading, and for me, it's about self-awareness. I really wanna understand my energy and anything that I can learn to help balance myself. But even more than that is to give everybody tools that they can use.
Yeah, I think what's really cool too is we've had our auras read before, but in this case, we're gonna be meeting with someone who's really an expert on auras. So not only will she be doing the reading, but she can explain to us like the science of it and why it is so helpful to understand.
Well, I'm ready for my aura reading. Let's go.
All right, I'm just glad it's not me.
Thank you so much for having me at the cafe today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm so glad you came out.
Yeah, so I've had my aura read before, but I never really understood a lot about it. So I'm hoping you can help me understand a little bit about what it is.
Okay, so we are energy in physical bodies. And a lot of people don't realize that. They think about everything as just being purely material and physical. But when we can understand ourselves from the energetic standpoint, so much more can make sense.
Can you help me understand a little bit more about what it is?
Sure.
How it came to be?
So this machine itself, the AURACOM, was designed in Korea to read the frequency that your body puts out. And so it kind of helps bridge the understanding of energy and spirituality through science.
So now you've been reading auras for a long time.
For a long time.
Okay. Are some people afraid of doing this sometimes?
I think a lot of it is just more out of not understanding. Some people are not sure if this is kind of, you know, little like something, I don't know.
Like woo-woo?
Yeah,
kind of thing?
yeah. That's a good way to explain it. Yeah. But I mean, it's quantifiable energy.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna have you start by putting your hands on the readers.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have you just close your eyes and just breathe very comfortably. Okay, now go ahead and open your eyes.
Wow. It's pretty.
Yes, it's beautiful. You are actually, based on this reading, very balanced.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
This is an ideal situation because there's no such thing as a bad aura, but what you want to see or what you want to understand is too much blue or too much red. The first thing that it tells us is that the awareness is focused too much outwardly.
Okay.
You can be easily shaken by things outside of your control. So in your case, you have just enough energy in your body that's complementing the energy that you're using in your mind, and your awareness is inside. Your breath is good, your awareness is good. So that's fantastic.
I feel like it helps that I did some stretching and meditation maybe this morning.
So the energy that you're putting out, this yellow, this green, very, very healing. You have the energy of somebody who likes to share, like educate people on things that will help them. And the green itself is the healer. So healer doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go out and become a healer.
Okay.
A lot of people have this green energy, and what it says is that there's a lot of compassion, and your energy helps people just feel good. The blue is that intuitive side of you. The turquoise is the joyful side of you. And then the blue is the intuition. However, in your case, the blue is also can be overthinking. Are you a professional thinker?
Yes, I like to get things right, whatever right even means.
Yeah, so with that, do you want to do a challenge? You want to do something that will help us just, all we're going to do is we're going to just change the energy a little bit.
Yes.
Okay? And we're not, when we change it, it's not necessarily like we're looking to make it anything. We just want to see if we can change it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Yes, let's stand up.
Okay.
Okay, so Dana, the most important thing is we want to just get energy flowing through the body.
Okay.
And breathing. So just relax and shake everything out. Relax your neck. Really So let's just see what it does to your aura.
Okay, great.
Okay, and once more, close your eyes and just breathe very comfortably. We relaxed you a lot.
Oh my gosh.
So now the colors are a lot more vibrant. Mm-hmm. Can you see that?
Yes.
A lot more deeper colors. Mm-hmm. You're a lot more connected to yourself. You're a lot more relaxed. How do you feel?
A lot less anxious. That was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being a willing participant.
Thank you for the reading and teaching me more about the process. I think that was really helpful. So we're gonna flip the script a little bit.
Okay.
I have someone that's in my life that is very near and dear to me. She's a little feisty sometimes, and I think I'm curious about her energy. Do you mind doing one more reading?
I would love to.
Awesome. Chrisanna, I think you should get a reading.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, Jen.
Hi, Chrisanna.
I don't know, my aura might not be, all that beautiful.
No judgment. There's all auras are beautiful.
What if my aura's bright red?
Then it's just bright red. It's beautiful. Red is beautiful. No such thing as a bad aura. So go ahead and put your hands on the readers.
All right.
And the reason why we have you close your eyes is just so that it's less distracting for you. Okay, so
I'm not staring at myself.
just go ahead and breathe comfortably and normally. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes.
This is what I'm saying. We got red, we got orange. What is this, lime green action? I don't even know.
It's yellow, but if you look at it, there's
yellow
also green.
I see the green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the healing part. And shoulder tension, back tension, definitely anger on
You're
that
reading my
side.
cards.
Yeah.
This is a tell-all. No wonder people are afraid of it.
The energy level, very kind of erratic and high. So 550 is the highest we want to be. You're at 598 and rising. So definitely the breathing would help. And just being more present as far as observing what you're doing without judging what you're doing. So Chrisanna, I know that you've seen your aura before. Did it look like this?
When I first started doing like mind-body techniques and ancient practices, but I was very new to it, I had a super bright red aura. It's changed, I mean, of course, I've had other aura readings that were different, but this makes a lot of sense because I'm very much in like filming mode right now.
Yeah.
And also I think in general, this is a picture of how I've been feeling.
Okay.
So you're just like bringing words to it, and it's helping me because I feel like, okay, I just need to have more awareness of that, and I can breathe, and I know some of the tools, but in this present moment, like, doing all the things.
A lot of juggling going on.
Yeah.
So that's okay. I mean, and the biggest reason why we do auras is so that people can understand their current condition. And a lot of times it brings a lot of validation to why people have been feeling that way. So I hope that
Yes, yeah, I feel that. It's just awareness. So I think what's good for me is I don't take it as good or bad, but I'm like, oh, now I have more awareness.
it's just energy.
What's been happening in this
it's just energy. So you have the tools to change your energy.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can change it.
Well, I sure appreciate you. Thanks for bringing awareness to my current condition. And I will go meditate now. Well, that was something.
Well, I fully expected you to have the energy of a feisty, fiery.
First of all, that was not planned. And second of all, it was fine that she read my aura, but it got me back into that judgment space, which I'm still working through, that there's no good or bad. So what I'm taking from that is that I have a lot of energy anytime I go into filming, and a fully red aura is not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
So I will say that I did do a little bit of tapping and off camera tried my aura again, and it wasn't that different, but it was a little different, so I was grateful. How was that for you?
It was amazing. It's everything that I wanted. I think that what I was most surprised by is, well, first of all, how relaxed that I was able to get, but it's only because Jen taught us that we can change our energy. Like this, I literally changed my energy in 1 minute.
It's true.
Did you expect any of that?
No, and also I didn't expect you to have the aura of an angel from the first try. Basically of an angel.
Thanks.
So as you can see, the cafe is one of the coolest places to be in Sedona. That's why we come here all the time. And it's really beautiful because it's like just off the beaten path of the main strip of Sedona. And so a lot of people would pass it and may never know that it's here. But what we've discovered here is this little like home away from home. We do our yoga practice. We are able to look at our energy. We can get some kombucha. We can just recharge here. And so this building and this place is very special to us. And something that's really amazing is that Jen is offering a special discount for a limited time. So we're gonna have that information in the description and you can find out all of the deets on that.
So thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah, this was a really amazing time that we had together and we're excited to continue to show you so many amazing healing modalities that are available, especially in Sedona.
Yes, remember that Sedona is really beautiful, but
Your soul is more beautiful. Thanks again.
bye.
Bye. Hit that subscribe.